third grade writers. So today your goal is to plan and draft the first subtopic for your Teacher for a Day lesson. You'll use temporal words and phrases to explain how to do something. So the first thing that I want you to do today is find an adult, sibling, or friend that you can talk to as you describe the steps to completing your first subtopic. So for example, my first subtopic is how to set up a training plan for running a marathon. So I would talk to my friend and I would tell my friend, well, the first thing that I usually do when I set up a training plan for a marathon is that I research different plans. Then I think about the time that I have and my ability level so that I can pick the right plan for me. And then the last thing that I do is that I need to follow the plan. So for weeks and weeks, I go on 3 to 5 runs a week, and I always do a long run, and those long runs get longer and longer. So after I've talked through my first subtopic with a friend, I'm ready to start drafting. So I'm going to take a look at these temporal words for informational writing because those will be really helpful for me as I begin to draft my first subtopic. Remember, every informational paragraph or informational topic starts with a topic sentence. So my topic sentence is, if you want to run a marathon, it is essential that you follow a training plan. Remember that the topic sentence sets up the reader or your audience to know what to expect in this section of your writing or this section of your speech. After you've written your topic sentence, you're ready to use your temporal words to describe the process for this how-to section. So some words that you might use in the beginning or to start your how-to is first, to begin, to start, initially, first of all, the first thing, or in the beginning. So I picked the first thing that you need to do as you set up your plan is to research marathon training plans. Hal Higdon and Jeff Galloway are good plans to start researching. So as you can see in this paragraph, I start with a temporal phrase, and then I explain what that first thing is that you should do, and then I tell you a bit more about that first thing. I give you some resources to use. Then you want to think, what's the next big step in this process? What's the next important thing that people need to know as they do this how-to? So some words that you might use for the middle section are next, then, later, second, soon, while, as, after that, before long, or meanwhile. So my next section goes like this. Then you need to adapt your plan so that it meets your ability level and the time that you have before race day. If you are a new runner, you should select a novice plan. You can select anywhere from a 12-week to a 30-week training plan based on the time you have before race day. So as you can see in this section, I did the same thing. I use a temporal word, I explain the main idea of what that next step is, and then I tell you a bit more about how to pick a plan that meets your ability level. Last, you need to have an ending section. So what's the last step in this how-to process? So you might use words like finally, last, in the end, eventually, last but not least, or as a result. So I chose finally. Finally, you need to follow your plan week by week. You will probably run 1 long run and 3 to 5 shorter runs each week. The long runs will grow in distance. You will also do some cross-training and strength workouts each week. After you've drafted your body section, your how-to section using temporal words, then you just need a concluding sentence. And the concluding sentence should wrap up all of the main ideas and leave your reader understanding the main points of this subtopic. So I wrote, as you can see, it takes a lot of time and effort to train for race day. So there you are. You're ready to draft your first subtopic today. Remember, you need a topic sentence. You need to use temporal words or phrases to explain the steps in your process. And you need to tell me more about each of those steps. You also need a concluding sentence. I can't wait to see what you come up with. and to hear these wonderful Teacher for a Day lessons. Talk to you soon. Bye.